I'm Dr. Alicja Pawluczuk, also known as Hystera. That is my name as an artist, where I try to explore all the hysterical narratives around gendered pain, gender health gap, and in particular for this exhibition, endometriosis. So in my work here, you can see there are 3 different bodies that represent 3 different types of hell for those dealing with endometriosis. And what I'm aiming to do here is to use these playful and colorful materials to create these very complex but also somewhat pleasant worlds in which you can see, some funny elements that don't necessarily make sense, and in general, they seem to be playful. But the reality is that they tell a very traumatic and very complicated story of what it's like to suffer with endometriosis and actually navigate the entire system, which very often is violent and ignores your symptoms and the way you perceive pain. And so I use lots of reflective services in my work, and you can that's kind of connect to feminist cinema and how the history of women has been seen and created through a male gaze. And I just feel like there's something about gynecology and the history of medical misogyny and the way it has been always framed from male perspective. And so in those funny and weird creatures that you can see on the wall, some of them are also generated by AI. And the reason why I wanted to include these is because in recent months, AI decided to actually censor endometriosis. So you can no longer generate these images because they're gore. And so that kind of opens up this larger discourse around what gets to be seen and what is allowed in art and in general. And so I think that links really well to the fact that endometriosis has been invisibilized systemically for centuries. And this is my attempt to kind of share those stories in a more playful and kind of funny way. I think it's important that we keep this conversation going, and I think it's important that we also use different approaches